What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video of just common items that I sell to make a living on eBay. And I'm showing you just common stuff that you can pick and find anywhere, things that you don't have to battle for. People just walk by, leave behind, and you can just scoop up and make some money. So we're gonna get into this. I had several of these, yeah, as you can see, there are 5. 2 have sold so far. They've been up for a little while, but 17 bucks. Can't beat that. This is all stuff that this is Monday, November 16th. This is all items that have not been shipped out yet that are getting ready to be shipped out as I speak. He's probably down there working now, getting these items prepared for their new owners from the readoptionagency.com. All right. I've been finding a lot of shoes lately. Just a pair of Nike Zoom Structures, 24 bucks. The person bought all these from me, all 10 of them. So these are back in the day, late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s. They used these for in recording studios. These were like the professional DAT tapes, they were called, and you'd get better quality in the studio recording on these. So I bought these when Warehouse Music, when they closed all the stores in this area where I used to work. And actually these came from the store I used to work from. I've had them in storage the whole time. If you're not familiar with that story, I worked in the music store for about 9 years, and a year after I quit and started my eBay business, I was back at the store buying out their inventory because they were closing shop. So these were from that time. At the time, they weren't worth much. They were only worth probably less than the sticker value, $5.99. So I threw them all in storage, and they've been in storage for like 18 years. And I just pulled them out this past week, put them up, and they've all pretty much sold. So they're selling at $10 to $13 a piece. So sometimes it pays to throw stuff in storage and sit on it for a while. I always sell these. They're goofy. People pass them up. They're those soccer pals. You put the soccer ball in it, put it around your waist so you can play where the ball won't take off on you. You can practice your skills and what have you. And I find these all the time, sell them for 20 bucks. And everything in this video, pretty much everything was, oh, my computer froze up, didn't it? Was bought at the outlet for under 50 cents a piece. I opened up tons of windows on this computer today for this video, and it may be running a little slow. So a TNA DVD, that person bought that, and this, a WCW magazine. I was a huge WCW fan, and I was WCW over WWE. I didn't really watch too much WWE back in the day, but I was there for the whole WCW NWO thing, and that, if you're a wrestling fan, you know how huge that is in history. And I had the front row seat live, not live in the store, but live at the time, not live at the arena. But so I got a lot of WCW and wrestling magazines from the mid to late 90s, and that was one of them. I found them, pulled them out of storage. RVCA hat. I'm not too sure about. I never really done any research on this brand or this maker, but I sell these all the time when I find them, and they sell pretty quick. Stanley Cup Penguins hat. Brower hockey hat. Snow and Love. 'Tis the season for this stuff to sell. It's been in the store for a little while, June of 2019. Took me lowering it to finally get it to sell, but it sold. Some Tech Deck skateboards. Found these in a little baggie over at the outlet. So $16.69. Marie CD. Montel Jordan. Roberta Flack cassette. Steely Dan cassette. tons and tons of cassettes, tons and tons of albums. Apples to Apples game. It's been in the store since June. Walking Dead glass. Got a couple of those. Sold for $9.99. This is one of those old vintage like carnival prizes. They stand, you know, like 2 feet tall. Back in this is probably like late 70s, early 80s. And if, you know, if you're in a carnival and you pop so many balloons or whatever, you get the stuffed animal. These were the stuffed animals back in the day. So sold for $30. So gotta love that. I love old plush. Cardinals backpack. And Funko Land. Back in the day, that was the GameStop. But the cool, you know, and that was they had, if you watch the other video, they had the print up paper too, where they printed all their video games and what they sell for. And I sold that for $30. This was a mailing thing that came through the mail, promoting the Railroad Tycoon for the Sega Dreamcast. And I found that with all the magazines I've been selling. So anything, I didn't throw away anything. I knew one day something like this was going to be worth something because it's cool. It's cool graphics, video game related. So I kept all that goofy stuff, and it's paying off. So Dungeon Siege PC game. Some vintage Reebok tone walking shoes. $33. And an audiobook. Another cassette. Planet Africa. Public Image cassette. Quiet Riot cassette. All these cassettes here were bought by the same person. They bought like 10 or 12 cassettes from me, however many are here. So we got Quiet Riot there. Queensryche. New cassette there. Got one more in stock. Bob Seger cassette. Don McLean cassette. Jefferson Airplane cassette. Another Quiet Riot. Condition Critical. Pure Prairie League cassette. Canned Heat. Alrighty, so another strategy guide, again with all the magazines I've been finding. Had some strategy guides in there also, so 1045 there. Hempel hat, 940. And we froze up a little, there we go. Guns N' Roses cassette. Guns N' Roses cassettes, if you see them, grab them, if you get them cheap, because they're always going to sell for $10+. At least Appetite for Destruction. Don't want to lead you down the wrong way when it comes to GNR Lies. That one doesn't really move, but Appetite for Destruction will sell for decent money. Miami Hurricanes hat. I'm surprised that one took so long to sell, and I had to lower it to get it to move. Thought that one would move quicker at a higher amount. Rock Band game. Some Converse Def Con. These are going overseas, $46. Plus they paid, these are heavier shoes, they paid like $40 shipping for them. Cabela hat. Always grab the Cabela's and Bass Pro hats and shirts when I see them. They all eventually move. Titleist hats. Always grab anything Titleist, if I'm pronouncing that right. And here is a visor. I think the same person bought both of those. John Lewis CD. As I said, $5.99 is going to be my baseline for my CDs and cassettes and albums and video games. Now it's going to be my bottom line as I'm listing, but as you can see here, extra 25 off on 2 or more. And if the CD is not worth even $3, I put it in I got a store category called CD pop-up, video game pop-up, DVD pop-up. And if I put it in that category, then you get an extra 75% off of 3+ items. So that kind of makes it worth my while when the cheap stuff sells, because they got to buy at least 3 of them and spend, you know, what is it? Would be $6, $2 a piece, right? If I'm thinking right, it's early. Sorry. My math may be off because I'm not fully thinking. These Monkey Joe plushes always eventually move. This one took a while to move, almost a year, but got $8 out of it and got it at the outlet for under 50 cents. And they're light too, these little guys, but I sold probably 3 or 4 of them. Napa Valley hat for 12. Yankees hat. MFA Incorporated. Don't know what it is, but it's old. Vintage TWA hat. Love TWA stuff. Love anything airlines. You should know that by now if you watch my videos. Anything aerospace related, I'll grab. And of course, anything military, I will grab. USA, Missouri. Here's another airline thing. Might have been the same person who bought these. DC-3 Skyliners. I love that hat. $20. $20 make you holla. Requiem DVD. Oh, I wish my sinus would stop. I've been battling this crap for a week. I'm tired of it. All right. State Farm, car finance, vintage, cool vintage shirt, 1882. Willie Smith, CD, 1583. If I'm going too fast, just pause it and look at it if you want to look at it more. Jimmy Swaggart. I always buy that Jimmy Swaggart and Tammy Faye Baker stuff and all that crap. But it all eventually sells. People love their religious stuff. So whatever helps you get through life, I'm all for it. If it makes you happy, believe what you wish to believe. If you believe Bigfoot is your creator, please do so. If it makes you happy and helps you get through this thing called life. Because that's what it's all about, getting through happy, right? Without hurting others, of course. But I found a bunch of these in storage. I bought a bunch of these from Walgreens Arbitrage probably 3 Halloweens ago. And I sold a bunch over the past couple of years, and I threw a bunch in storage, hoping they'd go up in value a little bit over time. They didn't really go up in value in the past 3 years, but I put them up anyway just to get a quick $5-ish a piece out of what I had left. So as you can see, 6 sold. I got 1 left in the store. And I also got some Sally's, I believe. Harley Davidson hat. A couple more items for this video. And we got a Georgia Tech B visor. I love finding visors. I got lots of visors I still need to get pictures of. They're in that tote right there. If you can see that, I don't know if the camera can see that or not. That clear tote back there. And the last one for this video, Winter Park Resort, Colorado. It's a cool corduroy hat. I love finding those corduroy hats. So, thanks everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that jive, because Jamesy needs the track conk. Bam, bam. So I need the views. I need the subscribers. I need the people to watch this. I need my YouTube to make some money so I can get my car. Why not? Why not? All right, thanks everybody for watching. More videos to come, of course, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oh, so freaky. Look, there's a lot of me. Oh, wait, I'm over here. Later.